Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Ryan. Today, let's talk about the Solo movie and boycotts. And if you stick around, you could see my inner city Tokyo commute. A lot of Star Wars fans are wanting to boycott Solo, not necessarily because they don't want to see Solo, but because they don't want Disney to have any more money in their pockets to keep making episodes like The Last Jedi. So, there's a bunch of YouTube channels out there, and if you're watching this, you probably know which ones they are. I'm not going to mention names, and they've been bad-mouthing Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson for quite a while. I'd say around half a year about, not seeing Solo specifically, and about The Last Jedi, of course, and so have I. My point is, now that the movie is getting closer, I see some of those channels saying, well, I'm gonna see it. Or kinda saying, well, don't worry about the boycott so much, let's go for a boycotting episode 9. And I still like all these channels, I still follow them, and if they have 30,000 subscribers or 20,000 subscribers, it's in their best interest to see the movie so they know about it, they could talk about it, and they could review it. But the point is, they shouldn't really be acting wishy-washy. They should just come out and say that. The thing is that if your channel has been putting down Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson for a long time, and Solo comes up, and, you go see it, then you are kind of undermining the purpose of what you're fighting for. Because, let's face it, Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson and anyone making creative decisions in LucasArts, and especially the shareholders and people on top, are not watching these videos. And you're not going to change their minds. They're not going to say, hey, those YouTubers are right, so yeah, maybe we should change things. Doesn't matter. Even the scores on Rotten Tomatoes and low critic stuff and articles doesn't mean much. The bottom line is the money that Solo rakes in from the box office. And if that money is acceptable, if it hits a certain point, or maybe even higher than they projected, then they're just going to keep Kathleen Kennedy around and Rian Johnson for his new trilogy, and they're just going to keep fucking these movies up. So, my point is, all the talk just really doesn't mean anything if you're going to see Solo. You could say it's as bad as you want, you could badmouth it, you could say how much the lead actor sucked, how much Donald Glover sucked, how much the droid sucked, how much Emily Clark sucked. It doesn't matter. All that matters is the money it rakes in, and that's how they decide whether they want to make the next one or not. So, keep that in mind if you see a YouTube channel you like, not giving the green light to see it, but just feeling a little wishy-washy when the time comes. Anyway, that's the best I could describe it. Hope you got the point. It was a little bit of a rant. And see you next time. Almost forgot. That would lead you to the question, what am I going to do about Solo? And I have a Star Wars channel I talk about Star Wars on. How am I going to talk about it? Well, I didn't say I'm not going to see it. I said I'm not going to pay to see it. And that means I'll see it somewhere down the line, somehow. And I could always read a very, very detailed spoiler, so I know exactly what's up. Anyway, okay, here's the real one. See you next time. So, the Solo boycott kinda got me thinking about Hello Greedo, the dude who wears a stormtrooper helmet and kinda likes The Last Jedi. I am not sure if he ever showed his face, so it's just possible that Hello Greedo is Rian Johnson. Maybe Hello Greedo did show his face in a video, I don't know. He's got a ton of them. But, you never know if it's two people, or if it's the real one, or if he's got some evil twin, and who knows, guys.